Hi, my name's Ariel Brengle, and this is Brengle's Kitchen. Today we are going to be making an easy Spanish chorizo dish. And we have just some simple ingredients here, and I'll go through those with you. Right here we have half of a tomato. Then we have an entire green chili, pretty much any green chili that you like, depending on how spicy you want it to be. Then we have a little more than half of an onion, a large onion, and then half of a jalapeno pepper. Doesn't really call for jalapeno, but we do like jalapeno, so we're gonna put it in. And then we have 3 cloves of garlic, minced, and then 1.5 pounds of the chorizo. And then we just have a little bit of oil and salt just to coat the pan, season it a little bit. So we'll get started. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is heat the pan. Kind of put it on a medium heat. And we're gonna put a little bit of oil on it. Oops. And I'm gonna put most of our veggies in, everything except for the tomatoes right away. A little bit of salt. What we're gonna try to do is caramelize these vegetables here. All right, so our onions are a little bit softer now. They're starting to caramelize. So what we're gonna do now is add the tomatoes that we already cut up. Now when we add them in, we just kind of wanna stir them in. And then we're gonna let the pan sit for like 2 minutes before we add the chorizo. So now we're gonna add in the chorizo. Now the recipe says to not let the pan be too hot, so try to keep it at a medium heat so that the sausage doesn't cook unevenly. So we'll add that in now. So you kind of just want to integrate it well with the vegetables. And your sausage will kind of start to lose that redness when it starts to cook. Now while you're putting on the sausage, you can start your refried beans if you like that. My aunt, she always used to make them, so I like to eat them. My husband doesn't really like to eat them, so it's optional. And I typically make them in the microwave, but this is a YouTube video, so. All right, so now we can see that the sausage is cooked all the way through. I forgot to mention before that we got this sausage from the Whole Foods down the road, and it's pretty much already seasoned for you, so it's kind of like the lazy person's chorizo recipe, which is great for me. So what we're gonna do is let this kind of sit in the juices and get nice and tasty, and we're gonna start doing the tortillas. So I kind of already set this up for us. We have like a little tortilla holder, and we put a wet paper towel in here. And what we're gonna do on our gas stove is kind of just toast these tortillas really nice. So you just put it directly on the flame. And you kind of have to be very careful because it will catch fire pretty easy. So just keep moving them around, and then you'll start to see the edges get a little bit brown, and then you can put them right into the tortilla holder. If you don't have a tortilla holder, they just probably won't stay hot as long, but they'll still be cooked and you can use them. See, it gets brown pretty quickly. Alrighty, so we have our finished product here. The sausage is made, and then I have a little bit of the refried beans as well on here. Now I keep my tortillas, like I said, in this little holder because it keeps it a little bit warm. Now, the way that my husband likes to make it, he likes to pre-make it to kind of like a taco, but I kind of like to dip it. So I just rip off a little bit, put a little bit of the beans on, and then a little bit of the sausage. It's probably gonna be really hot. It's so hot. It's very good though. And that's all for Brengo's Kitchen.